everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis Accelerates, the true one, the superior one. Here at you with the 100 days of Yu-Gi-Oh! And every day for 100 days, we're dealing with a different deck every single day. Today, everybody, we are taking a look at another trolley deck for Troll Week. And we're taking a look at something a little bit different. We're taking a look at G.A.T. G.A.T, that's right. We're taking a look at Graydle Artifact Traptrix. It's kind of like playing H.A.T, but with fundamental difference of using Graydles for things. So we have ourselves a nice little deck here that's about going first, setting up a board, interrupting our opponent, stopping them from establishing a board, and slowly building up our resources, and just never allowing our opponent to escape our clutches. We're just going to grab them by the balls and rip them off. That's the plan today. So let's go ahead into the deck list and then get right into the duels. So for our main deck today, we have one each of G.A.T and Gamma Sile. We have 3 copies of Parallel Exceed, one each of Artifact Scythe and Moral Tech, one Graydle Slime, 2 copies of Traptrix Dionaya. We have 3 Traptrix Mermello and 3 Mantis, 2 Traptrix Vesiculo, 1 Traptrix Nephthys, 2 Graydle Eagle, 2 Graydle Alligator. We have double Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, 2 Graydle Impact, 3 Artifact Sanctum, 3 Bottomless Trap Hole, 2 Grave Diggers Trap Hole, 2 Floodgate Trap Hole, and 3 Traptrix. As for the extra deck, we have 2 copies of Sarah. We took one of those out for other things. We have ourselves an IP Masquerena, Artifact Dagda, 1 Traptrix Cularia, 1 Asa the Earth Charmer the Immovable. We have Access Code Talker, Traptrix Rafflesia. We have number 41 Boguska. We have Traptrix Alamaris. We have Utopia, Utopia the Lightning, Double A Zeus. We have Graydle Dragon, and Borlode Savage Dragon. As for the side deck, there are a few things you can do different with this deck. If you want different Graydles, or you want more of the ones you have, another copy of Eagle or Gator. You also have things like Graydle Cobra, which functions, with traps, so it does have some, synergy with the Traptrix. You play the Graydle Split to summon multiple Cobras, you're playing a trap, setting up Sarah. That's an option, but it's a little, it's not as necessary. But if you want to give it a shot, go ahead. There's a bunch of level 9 and 8 synchros you can make thanks to the slime. You can make things like Shen Shen. You can make Wolf Freyet. You can make Draco Berserker. Things like that. It'll work out. Thought Ruler Arcfiend. Play something new. We also have Graydle Impact if you feel like you don't have your Graydles as often as you'd like. Also, any trap hole card will work if you want another Floodgate trap hole. It all works out. So, this here, there's the Graydle Split, that I already explained, that goes with the Cobra. But yes, there's our deck today. We're going to go now into EDO Pro, show this deck off in all of its glory, show you how it works, and troll people. Alright, our first opponent, and we do want to go first. We do have some going second options, but we're primarily a going first deck. Let's see here. This opening hand's a little rough. It's not awful, but it's not perfect either. So we're going to go ahead and do summon Nephthys. Nephthys is really nice if you can get her out, later in the game once you got some traps and things set up. Right now, though, she's something. She's something I can use to make Sarah. I can be like, hey, here's Traptrix Sarah. Only need 1 Traptrix monster that's not a link to summon this out. And sadly, that's all we've got at the moment. So let's wait to see what this guy's doing before we do anything else. I only got the 1 trap, sadly. Usually this don't happen. But every once in a while, you're up against, all this. What is this guy playing? Instant Fusion. Okay. We'll see what he's summoning with this. Alright, let's go for our artifact. I'd rather him not get to do this, if I can help it. So we'll go for Traptrix Sarah, and thanks to my Traptrix, I can just play Sanctum right now. We're going to stop this guy from going for any more shenanigans. We'll summon out our Scythe. And thanks to Sarah, I can special summon a Traptrix. And none of these do anything special summon that will help me. But I can get Vesiculo. Vesiculo's effect is While it's in the grave and I have no spell traps, I can banish this and target a hole in the grave and bring it back. Which, obviously I don't have any trap holes at the moment, but it's good for later. So, what does this do? Fusion summon, add a Magikey. Okay, targeted attack position monster opponent controls. Same attribute as a normal monster Magikey in the grave, change it to defense mode. Interesting, but I don't think that's what he was playing. I think he's trying to do some rank 4 shenanigans. Something like that. Magikey, an interesting bunch, but I don't think he's going to be able to out much. I mean, he can kill off Sarah. Sad, but this is why we play 2 Sarahs. You know, we always need to have a spare Sarah. So now he's going to lose this thing. So there's one turn that our good old buddy Artifact Scythe has bought us. We will not waste his sacrifice. So what we're going to go ahead and do, use Sarah again. And then we're going to summon Dianaya here. This survives the Traptrix from the grave when it's normal summoned. And I wish, yeah, I'll go for net these later. Like I said, that's more of a when you have an established board sort of thing. Sarah, now that I've played a monster effect, I can get another card. Let's go ahead and let me think about this. Doesn't really matter too much, because I can just go for a Flesia for now. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. So let's go ahead and get Gravedigger's Hole for now. We'll get Gravedigger Hole now and go for other things later. Alright, let's go for the battle phase. This Megalamash is big, but my Scythe is bigger. That'll do some damage. We'll do some more damage. Traptrix, not known for their damage output, but they have attack points, and I will use them. I will use the shite out of them. Alright, so all that being said and done, see, we started off, and we didn't have a great hand, but you know what? We have survived. That's all you need to do with Traptrix, is survive a little bit. And you're good. The longer we live, the shorter our opponent's lifespan becomes. And that ought to do it. I'm just going to click some buttons real quick to make sure EDO Pro still works. And yep. And we should be good. I've got Gravedigger Hole. If he uses a monster effect in hand or grave, I can negate and deal burn damage. I've got Floodgate Trap Hole. So what's this do? The guy with a gun. Alright, so he's going to use that. What does this do? Control Magikey, reveal this card, normal summon Magikey. When this card normal summoned, I'm not going to allow that. Gravedigger's Hole. Negate and deal damage. And now that I've used the trap, I'll use Sarah's effect. And let me think. Yeah, let's get at Dianaya. Because when Dianaya is special summoned, I can get back my trap hole. I'll lose it next turn if I don't use it, but he don't know this. Plus, I'm going to go for Sarah again, get myself one of my bottomless trap holes. See, this is the nice thing about Sarah. So long as you keep Sarah alive, which Rafflesia does, so long as Rafflesia's out and I have materials on it, this can't be beaten in battle, can't be destroyed by card effects, can't be targeted. It's a nice thing. So, what is this doing? I thought I negated you. Normal summon target level 4 Lord normally in the grave. Summon it in defense mode. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Make my day. I'm going to go ahead and use Rafflesia now. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this thing. I don't trust his little fusion monster. I'm just going to banish it. So now my opponent is still in the same trick he's in before. I've got Floodgate Hole and Bottomless. So he doesn't know about the Floodgate, but he does know about the Bottomless. So he's pretty much screwed. If he summons anything big, I can just get rid of it. He can still do damage. It is what it is. Sadly, there's no Traptrix Hole that stops battle. Well, actually, isn't there like, what is it? The Trap Hole of Spikes. That is an option, I suppose. It's not as good as an option, but it is a thing. Alright, so my opponent, he's attacked me. He's done some damage. Now what's he going to do? I don't know. I mean, he can summon out of the extra deck, but now that I have the ability to stop anything he summons, there's not much he can do. What does this thing do? Make 2 attacks. The control card summons the 2 attributes. Set Magikey card. Alright. I flip you face down. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Also, he could have added a Magikey card. I ain't allowing that. Not if I can help it. Alright, so the question for me now is go for Access Code Talker. Indeed, I would love to go for Access Code Talker, so that's exactly what we are going to do. As soon as I think of what I want to use. Materials, 2+ effect monsters. Okay, that's not bad. So what we're going to go ahead and do, normal summon Vesculo. And make Access Code Talker using everything we got. I don't even need to use too much. I mean, this guy doesn't have much life points left. I'll go ahead and Chain Blow with Exceed. Hello. Parallel Exceed's amazing in Traptrix. And my opponent's he was about to get shot down, so that's fine. Parallel Exceed. I can summon him out, make him level 4, along with the other one he summons, go for another rank 4 or what have you. It's an amazing card. So that's the idea of the deck. We didn't even start that well. But one Scythe was all we needed. That's all we needed to survive the one turn to set up everything we needed. So there's duel number 1. Let's go for duel number 2. See if we get more of the great. We saw lots of the Traptrix. We saw the artifacts. Let's get the Graydles in on the action. Alrighty, secondary opponent. Let's see what happens here. We don't get to pick, which is unfortunate because I like to pick. But we have stuff. I mean, the Graydles are here, ladies and gentlemen. The Graydles are, in fact, here. What are we up against? Eight Escapes. Alright, not the greatest thing to have to fight against, but it is something. If you make Shen, things could get dicey. Because I kind of need this to hit the graveyard in order to do stuff with it. We'll see. Because basically how this combo works with the Graydles is that you got Gator, you have Graydle Impact. Graydle Impact can destroy one of your Graydles to pop a card of your opponent's. And if Alligator is destroyed by a spell, I can steal an opponent's monster by equipping Alligator to it. The trick is he has to hit the grave. And if he summons Shen, that's a dimensional fissure. Everything of mine will go to the banished pile. And that's something I don't want to happen. But we'll see. He doesn't seem to be making Shen right at the moment. Seems to be making Ultimaya Zolkin. Alright. So he's doing the Ultimaya Zolkin combo, which is a cool combo. Gets him a Crystalline Synchro Durgan. I do have a Synchro Dragon, but it's not one I'd want to summon at this moment. Well, actually, no. Despite the naming, Dragon is, in fact, Aqua type. Alrighty. Yeah, because he's got the Crystalline Synchro Dragon. That negates monster effects, sadly. So I'll probably have to pop this, steal something else. Ain't ideal, but it is what we've got. It is what it is, and I've got Traptrix. I can get out my Artifact Sanctum, lock him for a turn, build up from there. That's the ultimate, stoppage to this deck. It's just, with all the decks that really rely on extra deck shenanigans these days, going into the Traptrix, going into the Artifact Sanctum, it's a nice thing being able to do. I hope Konami do not ban my Scythe. Alright, so now he's got this again. Okay, that's also an option. Let's see, how does this work at target? Face a card in the field, shuffle 2 banished virtual world cards. Which he sadly has. Okay. We'll see. Let's go ahead and, at the very least, Kaiju. Just to be safe, we'll Kaiju the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. H.A.T. So we're gonna go use Graydle Impact. Pop his set card. This might be the part where he banishes me. Unfortunate. Oh, he's going to go after Graydle Impact. Okay, that's good. Because that won't stop Graydle Impact. It will, you know... Oh, it will stop it. Alright. Hold standby. Attack into the Gamma Seal. Take damage. But the turtle... Or not the turtle. This is the turtle. This is my turtle now again. But yeah, the gator will go off, so I will get to the gator. So let's go ahead and get rid of Zolkin. I don't want to trust that he has another Crystal Wing. That would be bad for me, good for him. We'll end our turn and see what happens. Let's immediately Traptrix this guy, because I don't trust him to not summon out the wazoo this turn. So I'm just going to be like, hey, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to extra deck and on my watch. Alright, well, at the very least, we got to see a little bit of the... I was really hoping that my contact would survive. I was kind of hoping Impact would survive. Because if it had, I could have added in the end phase... Basically, if you don't do the pop effect, you get to add a Graydle during the end phase. That's how you get your tuner. That's how you get more Graydles. It's a nice thing. The longer it lives, the better it gets. Unfortunately, my opponent had things to stop that. Alright, so now he can get rid of the gator. But that won't get him back the turtle. That's the nice thing about Graydles as opposed to something like Snatch Steal. Or Manhunt, things like that. Because if you get rid of the Graydle, then they don't get stuff back. It's very nice. You don't want to give back the things you stole. That ain't how thieving works. Alright, so that'll go to the graveyard. Everything is now in the graveyard. He's got another one of these. Put a virtual world gate in the spell trap 5, blah blah blah. All virtual worlds gain 200 attack this turn. Let's see, I know they made 1, 2, 3. Did they ever make a fourth one of these? I don't think they ever did. Not that I'm aware of. Did they ever make a fourth virtual world gate? I don't think they did. Alright, so now that my opponent has got not much, what's to... Actually, because if things of his get banished is bad. So I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for Floodgate, because I feel like that's going to be more useful in the long run. Let's go ahead and beat into his stuff. Target to face up monster, change its battle position. Okay. So, less damage for my opponent. During main phase, banish this card from the grave. Interesting. Okay. Let us make Sarah. And set the trap hole. Alright, it's something. You know? It's something. We've been having some uphill duels so far, but you know what? We are surviving. People say the Traptrix can't go second. Those were foolish fools. Discard a Psychic or Worm. Special summon this card. Okay, I think. I feel like there's more to what he's about to do, so I'm not going to just immediately Floodgate. I could be wrong, and I might be wrong. Oh, he's just going after Scythe. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with this, just so you're aware. Your combo didn't help you. Alright, sadly, the Kaiju slumber. The dangers of running only 2 Kaijus. Okay, this is still okay. Let's go for Mantis. Use Mantis. And no, I don't need to flip anything back. Let's go ahead and add... let's add Dianaya for later. I feel like this is a good idea. So we'll get ourselves another trap. In this case, we'll get Gravedigger's Trap Hole. Okay, so we can switch my battle modes, but what happens if I don't have a battle mode? Let's see. So, do either of these do any attack boost? I don't think they do. Alright, so what we're going to do, use these two. Make Kuladia. This lets me use my trap holes twice. This is very nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and beat into this dude. I believe he can move himself as well. Alright, tricky, tricky. Your monster is a little bit bigger. Alright. Very well. But during the end phase, Claudia can bring back a monster. So I'm going to bring back Mermello here. And that'll blow up a spell trap. Which of these do I want to get rid of? Target virtual world increase or decrease its level, or target virtual world in the graveyard to get to... Okay, so I'd rather get rid of H.A.T. Because that will change a level, but this would bring him things back. Okay, so my opponent surrenders. See, we were too much for him. I was the only one who took damage, and it was too much for him. It was too much, so there's another win with our good old gaps. The Graydles got to do a little bit more. I'd like to keep going, though, because I really do want to go for the synchro play, because that's the ticket. That's the big number there. So let's go third opponent. Show off everything we can do. Alrighty, third opponent. Put our best foot forward. Come on, Graydles. Alright, well, at least there's a Graydle. Rest of the hand ain't that special, but it's got some nice character to it. It do have some character, so I'll go ahead for Mermello. No Ash Blossoms detected. Let's go ahead for Gravedigger's Hole. I'm going to get Gravedigger. I like Gravedigger's Hole. What can I say? It's nice, because so many things happen in the hand and in the grave these days. Plus, I can just get Bottomless if I need it, so I'm pretty set. Barring my opponent having, you know, Lightning Storm and or Harpy's Feather Duster, I'm A-okay. Alright, so what's this guy playing? Even Torn. Alright, that's whatever. So this guy's playing some form of Aromage. I'm going to go ahead and Sanctum him right off the bat. I tell you, if Scythe does get the ban in that ban list that's way overdue at this point, it's going to really hurt me, because I kind of like this card. I mean, granted, I could just, you know, I could double up on the moral attack, but it'll never feel the same. Nip this. Nip this. Yep, because now my opponent can't do extra deck stuff. Oh, the tragedy. Such a tragedy. I'm sorry you don't get to do the extra deck thing you wanted to do. But I'm sorry, my mind has a Scythe. You know, I don't exactly know how this effect works with the Scythe, but I guess he sticks his Scythe into your extra deck. But yeah, my opponent surrenders. Let's go for one more duel, though, because that was too short. And plus, I really want to summon another Graydle. Alrighty, fourth and final opponent of the day. Come on, buddy. Oh, we don't get to pick. Oh, but we get to go first anyway. Nice. Sadly, we have the Jizukiru in the hand, which is not a good thing. It's not really a good thing when you start with the Jizukiru, but you know what we're going to do? We're going to bait out spell trap removal. This guy has no extra deck, by the way. I should mention this. Which could mean a lot of things. Probably not good things. It means Monarchs. And unfortunately, that's the one thing... What is this? Oh, Draco Slayers. I don't recognize this one. Is he new? Or is he one of those ones that nobody plays? Yeah, unfortunately, Graydle Gator only works if he's destroyed by a spell trap, not removed from board by one. So a sad thing. Definitely unfortunate. I'm hoping for another Graydle next turn. That would certainly give me an option here. Hey! It ain't ideal, but heck, I'll take it. What is this? Okay, what does this do again? Send card. I presume that's another one. Okay. Another uphill battle, but we'll take it. Okay, so we're gonna go hit the Jizukiru. That way... Okay, wait, let's do... Oh, if he's tributed? Summon a... Oh, just summon a true Draco. Dang, fucker, stop doing things. Stop it. My time to do things. Alright, we'll attempt to do the battle phase. We'll attack into the Jizukiru. Do the Graydle thing where I steal back my Kaiju. And... yeah, really depends on what this is. It's an unfortunate... So, this thing just okay, this doesn't do anything, though, because it was special summon from the deck. Cannot target face of true trigger. Card effects if this one that can be destroyed by your opponent's card. Okay, so you're the defensive one. No wonder I've never heard of you. Usually true Dracos just focus on like Ignis and what's her name? They focus on the searchers, not the defensive dude. All right. Give me back my kaiju. This is mine now. All right, so we'll go ahead and attack into the general. We'll see if he's got anything. Is he going to have my attack? He will have my attack. All right. Yeah, I'll keep attacking anyway. Unless this is like your revival trap, I'm good. Better than nothing, little Timmy. Better than nothing. Ugh. Tough opening. Tough opening. This does not happen very often, but when it does, it don't feel good. Don't feel good when you start with double interrupted kaiju slumber and a kaiju. So you can't even kaiju. Oh boy. Okay, I really need Vesiculo. Oh, wait, no, I can't even use Vesiculo in this situation. These are spells and not traps. Oof! All my trolling. My trolls. Okay. Well, now he's got the Ignis Heat. And he's got another trap card. An unfortunate situation indeed. This deck does not brick very often. But when it does, it ain't pretty. It also ain't pretty when your opponent doesn't care about your back row, so they don't do anything about. Okay, hold up. Hold up, it ain't over yet. I ain't dead, thank you very much. This is the one that gets some spells, okay. No. Alright, I'm not quite out. I'm not quite out of the woods, but I ain't dead yet. I just found myself a sharpened stick, and I'm gonna use it. Alright, so we'll go ahead and add ourselves... Oh, so many options to go into. I'll just get DNI, I think. I think that's better. Hopefully better. So what we're going to do, we're going to have to play the defensive game for a turn. I don't know how well this will work, but we don't really have that many other options. Summon limit! Oh, floodgates! A million I played a floodgate too, but... Come on, man. Who does this? Who does this to me? Well, I suppose this is what I get for doing this. At least Scythe lets you normal summon and special summon out of the deck as often as you want. This just says you can only summon twice. I'm just saying. Well, unfortunate that it looks like we have lost. But only because my opponent was playing bullshit. So, it is what it is. Let's go ahead for the end screen. Alrighty, everybody. G.A.T went 3 out of 4. Like I said, this deck is pretty robust. We have a lot of different openings for our deck, a lot of ways to get to our openings. Every once in a blue moon, you will brick with the deck, and they don't feel good, especially when you're up against Summon Limit, of all things. Because I like the summon cards, what can I say? So, this is the deck. It works pretty good. I like the Graydles. We didn't get to show them off as hard as I'd like. Maybe that third trip, the Graydle Impact, might have been an alright idea, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm happy with the deck overall. Hope y'all at home liked it. Don't forget to smash like and hit the subscribe button because you love the video so much. And your boy Memphis will see you tomorrow with something a little prickly. Give you a little teaser there. So your boy Memphis will see y'all next time. Till then, y'all take care.